All right. Shalom Yashala. Call Halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah Waha Rakah Kwadash Barakathum. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Achion pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Aquat out there listening. Now, as you can see, just the three people dead after a long running feud in Pennsylvania, that everybody's familiar with. I thought I'd, do a lesson on that real quick. Cause when you research, these incidents and what have you, because the video, they're going to, of course, be edited. But for those of you who've seen the video, man, hey, judgment was placed, man. And matter of fact, man, more and more of that is very common, man. Judgment is just has always been common, but judgment is at a high level now through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. Okay. And that judgment is meaning death, man. It's like the Lord hasn't been playing first and foremost. And just the feedback or the comments, that I've been reading from these incidents with people saying nobody deserves that, this and that. According to who? According to who, man? Because you can even watch this, when you watch this video, man, this guy just about had it, with his neighbors in. I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all. It's about a little 2-minute video, and then I'm gonna get some scriptures.
Brian, thank you. We now want to turn to this shocking video tonight, to say the least. It is a story you will only see here on News Nation. It shows the final moments of what police say was a long-running feud between neighbors, fueled by this week's winter storm. When it was over, 3 people were dead. And we do want to strongly warn our viewers tonight, while we have carefully edited the video, some of you may find it still to be very disturbing. Here's News Nation correspondent Tom Negevin.
Threats and profanity exchanged during Monday's record snowfall. This is Plains Township, Pennsylvania, about 15 miles south of Scranton. And it's about to become a crime scene with 2 bodies lying in the falling snow.
One is in the middle of the street, one is between 2 parked cars. That is a husband and wife.
That's 50-year-old James Goy, his 48-year-old wife Lisa, clearing their driveway, pushing the snow across the road onto their neighbor's property, witnesses say, to taunt 47-year-old James Spade. It gets heated. When Goy comes towards Spade with a fist, Spade comes back with a gun. Even then, the insults continue until...
I heard people yelling, and then I heard gunshots, and I looked out my window and I saw a gunman.
Oh my God! Lisa Goy is in the street, badly wounded, but still alive. Her husband is out of sight.
What happened?
As people come running to help, Spade comes back with a rifle and shoots each of his neighbors again. Residents, too shaken to appear on camera, tell News Nation affiliate WBRE they saw it all.
I was on the phone with 911 when I watched the person shoot someone again.
Police were there quickly. They approached James Spade's house and heard a single shot. Spade was dead from a self-inflicted wound. The end of a long feud that boiled over on the snowiest day of the year. In New York, Tom Negevin, News Nation.
Hey. He said, before I leave, before he went back, back into the spirit world, hey, before I leave, I'm going to take y'all with me. Okay, this is Psalms chapter 68, verse 20. He that is our power is the power of salvation, and unto the Most High, the Lord belong, the Lord belong the issues from death. Okay. Those issues of death are being showed daily, man. By excerpts, this news clip I just played, so on and so forth, man. Okay? So, buckle your seatbelts, man, because it's it's about to be a heavy ride, man, because this judgment is going to continue. Okay? Matter of fact, let me reread that. Salakia. This is back in Psalms chapter 68, verse 20. He that is our power is the power of salvation. And unto the Most High, the Lord belong the issues from death. Okay? So it is going to continue and continue, man. The Lord is if it's the stop issuing out judgment just because people feel a certain way. No, I'm gonna do it based off your actions, man. And based off those actions, as you heard from the news excerpt, and even people throughout the world, like, damn, they was pretty much, being tyrants, man. Trying to, even though they Edomites or what have you, who knows? They may, who knows? But for the most part, they just kept at it, man. And they kept at it on the wrong day. But they had the right one that day. People really have this thought process, as you can say, as to whatever what you want. And that's not how life works, man. As people are finding out and people are seeing via YouTube, via World Star. Okay. This is 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Okay. The Most High is the one that's causing this, man. He's the one who's ordaining these judgments, man. The Lord, the Most High. Okay. Our people have been lied to on how this, happens. And this, look, man, the Most High is getting busy, man. Because you have also in New York, Eve, who was actually, she actually, from reading the story, she actually did the right thing to go and got her husband, but she was groped. She was coming from a store, I believe, in Harlem. Salakia. She was coming from Harlem and she was groped. Okay. She was groped. So she did the right thing. Went and got her husband. Came out. They both got judged, man. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the husband survived, but the woman didn't. The Jake, I believe he was Jake. The Jake who groped her, killed her and attempted to kill her husband, man. Hey, that's the judgment of Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua, And really, who are we to say anything, man? The men of the Lord, we know where the issues of death come from and why judgment is what it is. We're not going to sit here and sugarcoat it because we can't afford to do that. It is what it is, man. Bear with me, Baba Kusha. Looking for Job 4. Oh, yeah, there we go. Salakia. I just had it. Whoever perished being sinneth. Salakia. Whoever perished being innocent. Salakia. Tripping. This is Job chapter 4, verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or were the righteous cut off. So right there is saying who's ever perished being innocent, because that's that's unjust. Okay, that's an abomination to Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua. Or where were the righteous cut off? Okay, or where were the righteous cut off? The righteous are never cut off, or neither are the innocent perish. So therefore, that judgment, and plus it's up to the Most High anyway. but the judgment was the the is the slipping my mind the word the the judgment itself was from that action that we seen on camera, from the mouthing off, but it was more so justified. Salakia, it was justified. That judgment that we seen on camera was justified then and there. That they could have been paying for something that they did, in another incarnation. But hey, but that instant, oh yeah, you got to get up out of here. So that was it was justified, and the Most High is justified either way. So it's not up for debate. It's not no argument. It's not nothing. Oh well, let's check this out scientifically. No, that's not what it is. It's about Yahweh Bashem Yahushua bringing that swift judgment, man. Okay, and you can get it as those people got it, And the guy was like, I read one comment from when I seen this on the net. Someone said, "Man, you never know. You never know who you're dealing with." And that guy had nothing to lose that day, but he made sure he took them with him to the Most High, though. He made sure that he took them to meet the Most High, man, to meet their Maker, But even from these past killings and attackings and just this judgment from on high, people are still going. They don't get it. Hell, people still on a high horse coming from 2020 when it was a season to really sit back and humble yourself, man. And people didn't. And those people apparently didn't either. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 3. You know what? I'll just start at verse 1. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, a time to die. That was their time to die on that snowy day in that driveway and in the street. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. Okay? So it's a time for everything. It's a time and a place for everything. Okay? So says the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Verse 3. A time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down, a time to build up. It was definitely a time to kill. For what that instance consisted of, I shall say, that gentleman, per se, he had it up to them with those people, man. And people in the neighborhood knew. It's really, why would you do that, man? According to the scriptures, you're supposed to be at peace. If possible, be at peace with all men. And that woman was doing nothing more than following her husband's lead. Okay? She was doing nothing more than following her husband's lead, which was a poor example of how to be peaceful with all men. Terrible example. Because if that's your example of peace and your example of living, hey, what did you expect the outcome to be? And there was another thing also, what inspired this lesson, I shall say. A lot of these women, saying, we need a man, to provide and protect. Well, she had that woman had a husband run off from her when a neighbor brought the heat out. Okay. That man went and came back with them firearms. Okay. Because he came back twice, to finish the job. My bad. He came back a second time to finish the job. But the first time, the husband runs away from the wife, didn't dare to shield her, didn't dare to go towards the cat who gave him that issue of death, didn't even go anywhere near him to tackle him or shield his wife. So these women say, well, I'm not, that through the spirit, that also triggered me, and inspired me to do this lesson as well. More so, I'm you hear this from your nation of women, man, the so-called black women. I need a husband to protect and provide. Just like I mentioned that Harlem incident, man. Eve did the right thing, went to go get her husband, came back out, they got judged. So basically you ain't gonna get out of the judgment that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai has prepared for you. Just to break it down for you. Bear with me, Baba Kushai. I believe this is the last one. Or may have another one. Let me see. Bear with me, Baba Kushai. There it is. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 9, verse 13. Keep thee far from the man that hath power to kill. See, their mouth got them in trouble, man. Okay. And that's and that's and that video is so evident, man. So shalt thou not doubt the fear of death, and if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and thou walkest upon the battlements of the city. Okay, you never know what you're dealing with, man. So in all actuality, it would behoove you to deal with all men peaceably, man. Who knew that man had, to be quite honest, a man who's not just over the hill, elderly, and still potentially active, still is capable of having the power to kill. That's why when you have these road rages, it's not the move to roll down your window and try something crazy with your vehicle or your mouth. You get judged, man. Okay. I'll read verse 14. As near as thou canst, guess at thy neighbor and consult with the wise. But they weren't worried about consulting with the wise. They was running their damn mouth, man. His wife was doing nothing but following his lead. Okay. Verse 15. Let thy talk be with the wise, and all thy communication in the law of the Most High. See, this is a learning point. This more so is talking about a learning point for us, Akian, and select number of Aquath out there, man. How to move in the society, man. We know what not to do watching that video, man. I've dealt with trash neighbors or just shit, co-workers, but hey, but I have a network of dealing with men of the Lord, though, so I could communicate. I could be ran hot and just move to another area and just hey, call the Akian, call an elder, call a brother that you're close with, get consultation through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai. But like I said, they look to be Edomites, but who knows? They could have been Jake, but for the most part, it really doesn't matter. Judgment is judgment. So they didn't they didn't have the knowledge of that. They both got caught like a deer in headlights, man. Sitting there talking cash, man. And the husband ran away. That's the crazy thing. The husband ran away. Bear with me, Baba Kushai. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. Those bullets was sore strokes, man. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force. Okay? So when that judgment was out, man, and it was just that simple, it was just that quick. He got fed up. It's been going on for a minute. Like, you know what? I'm gonna put an end to this. Okay? And the spirit that was put on him, he poured it out and appeased the wrath of him that made them. Okay? It's appeasing to Yahweh. Okay? It's appeasing to the Most High. It's satisfying. It has met the satisfaction of the Most High. Like, okay, you know, like, bro, you don't go through life like that, you know, and that's something that, hey, from our apostles and elders on down, hey, man, we all understand how to move, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You know, just like other sects of Israelites, you know, we don't go out making trouble. Hey, we don't agree. We don't agree on how they teaching the doctrine, but if we see them, man, hey, we keep it moving, man. It's not a Royal Rumble. It's not a time to go to war, you know, but when that energy is put out there, when you've put out that type of energy, expect that same energy to come back, man. Okay? I'm going to get one more scripture because I had mentioned, if possible, be at peace with all men. I think Romans. Salaki, bear with me, Bible Kashah, and then I'm going to wrap it up on this. Okay. This is Romans 12, verse 18. If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Okay? Live peaceably with all men. Okay? That's hey, these women talking about they want a protector, a true protector is gonna scope out the scene. A true protector would have known, like, hey, you know what? You know, let's say this, the incident would have, you know, continued, because it was obviously continuing on for months. And he was like, hey, babe, so we won't have no type of conflict with this guy, man. Let's try to do a better job of not putting the snow towards this man's driveway. Because that's really a jerk move, man. And they got jerk results, man. You know, they got judgment from up on high, man. You know, so, that's all I have on this. I hope this was edifying for the Akyam and Akwath out there. Once again, call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah Waha Rakah Kodash Barakathum. Once again, I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akyam pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Akwath out there listening. Shalom.